Okay, so this is BOS part 2, and first of all, I just wanted to say Merry Meet to all the people out there in YouTube land, and also just to review from part 1, I was discussing in a lot of the BOS videos that are out there, there's kind of like a book versus binder debate or conundrum, or two schools of thought, and I actually use a 2-in-1 technique. So in part 1 I talked about the container for all these things, and then this is my my book BOS. So my book BOS, it fits into the bigger binder. This is its little pocket that it goes in. Okay, binder BOS. Ugh, man. Readjust. Okay, my binder BOS. So the inside of the binder has 2 sections. It has this section, which I'll talk about in a minute. It's like a file folder. And then it has this section. And recently, my group that I'm a part of, we're doing a series called Spinners. And we kind of, one of the things that's cool about Spinners is people who participate in the program, they get things. So this year, when we did Spinners, we decided to give everybody a starter BOS. There was a lot of people that don't have BOSs, or some people who are just starting their path. So we made these, I actually made these little tabs for the binders, and all they are page protectors. And this is kind of like a heavy parchment cardstock, and then I just whipped these up on the computer, printed them out, and it gives nice little, little tabbies, kind of, and they're heavy enough so they separate things. I do a lot of my work in my book BOS, so this is like my binder BOS is just stuff that doesn't really fit in my book BOS. It's not as decorative, like meditations from stuff we've done in our group, just stuff I print out of the internet. So like kind of the mundane, not mundane I guess, but the I don't know, the more straightforward stuff, things I collect, things people give me, like paperwork stuff, reflections, songs. Oh, this is all unfiled stuff. You can see it's kind of like showing somebody your unorganized closet. This is there's a lot of just stuff that needs to go into all those different sections. So, my binder section is mostly for, photocopied stuff. Paperwork goes in here. So, there's that. The binder did come with this little pouchy thing, and actually for our Spinners binders, their binders, we gave them a pouchy thing too. It was all clear. And then we had made like little ritual kits, which, by the way, that's really, if you're going to travel with your BOS, you can put together like a little pencil pouch altar. So you can tuck an altar cloth in there, some salt in there, some candles, a little journal, whatever you need for a portable altar, and then that goes right in your BOS. So everything is right there. Mine, because my BOS is also kind of like a craft project for me, I have a lot of like, crafting materials in the front section here. Just, Sharpies. I cannot say enough how much I love Silver Sharpie, and just other shiny pens and stuff like that. But then my altar kit, or partial altar kit, is in here. More crafting stuff. I've kind of exhausted all the candles and incense and stuff. There's some, but I'll show you. There's some incense matches, which I love because these are like a twofer. These are really good for like on-the-go altars because you have your incense and your matches all in one shot, which is really nice. And they burn out really quick, so it's not like you're going to have this, and they don't produce a lot of smoke, so it's not like you're going to have this like, really smoky situation. So if you're doing ritual on the go, like in a hotel room, for instance, and you don't want to set off the fire alarms, this might be a good thing. These are things that we've done in group, and then there's like little odds and ends that I haven't put into my book BOS yet. Okay. This was from Lamas last year. It was a like a charm bracelet. It's got little corns on it for llamas. And I don't really know where to put it, but I like seeing it when I open up my BOS, so I kind of stick it in there. I guess I could use it as kind of like a, I don't know, like a bookmark or something, but hasn't really made the cut. Okay, so section 3. This is the file folder section, and this section I use for stuff that has yet to be placed. So it's either stuff like stickers. Yay, stickers. These are like little photo stickers, and I just use them in embellishing my book BOS. Sometimes I use them in, stuff I'm preparing for ritual and stuff. So that's fun. Sometimes it's more to be filed paperwork jargon, fun papers, stuff that I take out of greeting cards or out of the Wee Moon, agenda, day planners, fun things I find in magazines. This is the song, May the Circle Be Open, but it's printed out nice and pretty, so I have it in there. I haven't put it anywhere yet. This is, I love the Once Upon a Time scrapbook papers, because look how shiny, and they're just so pretty, and this is a small one. I also have the big 12 by 12, but it's got parchment. I love this for like potions. So there's just, you get a lot of papers. They're often on sale at the craft store. They're shiny and sparkly, and they just kind of add a nice little touch. And then this here, this is my very first BOS. So I've been pagan for 17 years. I can't believe that's true, but it is. And this was the one that I had way back when I was like 11. So when I started my journey, this is my first BOS, and it's so fun because you can like see the youth in my writing. That's totally an 11-year-old's big bubble writing, and it smells so good. It smells like that first altar box that you put together that has all your stuff in it, and it smells like your oils and incenses. And anyway, I never finished this one, but I've done like other BOSs prior to all this jargon, and I've actually taken other BOSs apart to put them in here, to put them in my book BOS, but I can't bring myself to do anything with this one because it's such a piece of my personal history. So I just keep it, one, for it's just delicious smell. It smells so good. I wish they had smell-o-vision so you could smell this, but one, I keep it for its smell because it makes my whole binder smell good, and two, because it's a piece of my history, so I keep it in the binder, in the file folder section of the binder. So everything fits in here. It travels really well. It's a place to hold things that will inspire you. It's a place to hold paperwork, and for those of you who like to get fancy with your BOSs, it can actually hold a like full-scale book, turn page BOS. Okay, now since I have a couple more minutes, I do want to talk about Grimoire versus Book of Shadows. Now for me, a Grimoire is a place where you journal, and it's more of like a day-to-day working document. For me, it's not a place to record every little detail or be finalized. It's just a place to kind of throw your ideas. So this is the one I use in ritual, and also for like planning. My group hosts public rituals once a month. So if I'm planning a ritual or just jotting down, note-taking and stuff like that, this is what I use. And this has just got stuff like tucked in. That's a song that I wrote. More to come on that. Little odds and ends in here. I know it looks more detailed than it is, but here, like, this is just, this is notes for planning a ritual that we did apparently on August 28th. And it's, just basic, like, discuss, mirror drawing, Sacred Corn Mother song. You know, like really just simple notes. This is when we did a children's program, just talk about like these are things we wanted to talk about. More stuff from the children's program, stuff from Llamas. So, you know, this is just little, the thing we did about tarot, the happy squirrel card. We did a moon about beavers, actually. So that's some notes from that moon. It was cooler than it comes across. Little drawings, but it's mostly just really, really basic stuff. So this is like a working book, as opposed to, you know, these are almost like collections of, the way I view my BOS is it's like collections of information that I want to be passed down, or that I, you know, want like documentation. This is more along the lines of like a workbook. And also in Ritual, I have this little tiny sketchbook. And I take this with me to festivals too, and when I go to workshops, or when I'm actually in Ritual, I will use this and do some drawings. Ooh, everything's moving around here on me. You know, so I do some drawings. I love to draw, especially in or after meditation. There's a little section on Reiki. You know, this is something on banishing and binding. So this is more like my working sketchbook. I'd also, you know, I also use it for note taking when I need to, but a lot of it's more for like meditative drawing in Ritual. And it's teeny tiny. You know, it's smaller than my hand. It has a pocket in the back, which I love because I actually keep a little set of quarter calls in here, so I'm always ready to go with my quarter calls. And I also keep business cards for our circle. And here's a little teeny size of your palm set of markers that I carry with me too. And that kind of lets me do my stuff. Anyhow, this is my kind of BOS and Grimoire collection, and this is part 2, and I hope you enjoyed it. And blessed be, keep posting, and that's it. Blessed be.